Hello there, YouTubers. This is the Carolina Buck. Now, I know I haven't been on here lately and everything to give you guys my personal views of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers before preseason and everything, but I believe that the media coverage on it was pretty well taken care of. I mean, even according to the sources that I have found. Honestly and truthfully, I believe the Buccaneers have done a lot of good things here lately, but I do have to touch on a few things. Honestly, right now, tonight is August the 8th, which means it's the preseason opener against the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight. I will get to that, but the first thing I do have to touch on is the rumors I've been hearing of Richie Incognito playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I'm all for giving guys second chances and stuff like that, but the fact that this guy actually went out of his way from his former team while with the Miami Dolphins to pick on other guys kind of makes this dude seem like just a giant fucking overgrown high school bully, except in the NFL. Well, a high school bully in the NFL. I mean, honestly and truthfully, if you've got to make fun of people to make yourself feel all warm and fuzzy and tingly about yourself, you got issues. Seek help. Quick. Now, on the other hand, another big stink in the NFL has been Ray Rice's suspension for 2 games. Now, I will agree with a lot of people. According to the NFL, they have a zero-tolerance policy on domestic violence, but yet this guy gets a 2-game suspension just because it's his first time being in trouble? How many guys have been arrested for DUI and possession of marijuana and all that, and the NFL gives them 4, 6, 8-game suspensions, some of them even getting a season-long suspension? Ricky Williams. Remember him? The other Dolphin that everyone doesn't like to talk about? He freaking gets popped for marijuana and bam, he gets a year-long suspension. There's a dude, I think it's for Indy, who, I think it's either Indy or it might be Minnesota. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to recheck my facts on that stuff. But there's a player from one of those 2 teams, I believe, who has a season-long ban on him because he got arrested for DUI. Now, I do agree DUI is bad and everything, but what kind of example is the NFL being if they're sitting there saying they have a zero-tolerance policy on domestic violence, yet they suspend the guy who was supposed to be charged with domestic violence and everything, and they give him a lien because, oh, it's his first time? I think the NFL really dropped the ball on that one. They need to become tougher and live up to the freaking so-called standard they set for that kind of thing. But I digress from that, and I get to the great thing. Finally, football is back. Last night it started out with, I think, 6 games, and were pretty okay, but some of them were really one-sided. So, I understand it's preseason. I understand it really doesn't count towards the standings, but if you think about it, experts have said that most of our NFL champions, Super Bowl champions, come from teams that in the preseason have gone 2-2. It's not the 4-0 teams that have been. I mean, believe it or not, they said that most 4-0 teams don't even make it. You might get 1 or 2 that make it, and that's it for the season. 2 teams that went 4-0 in preseason are the ones that might make it to the championship, but you never know. I will say this though, I do believe the Bucks may have a little bit of a challenge with Jacksonville, because I'm not gonna lie, they got Teddy Bridgewater and everything there in Jacksonville, but it's kind of sort of in a way, Jacksonville is a team that's already been together for a season. These guys have played for a season together. They know the scheme, they know the way to do it. Tampa, I'm not going to lie, it's a new scheme, a new way of playing that we're still trying to get better. I mean, I've heard Lovie Smith in a couple of freaking interviews and stuff say that the guys almost have it down, but there's places where they could get a little bit better. So, I will try, because I have been extremely busy, other things going on in my life right now at this moment, especially job hunting. I will try to do a video every week of the preseason, and then I will do a big video for week 1, the Carolina Panthers, the first victim for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, like I've said so many times before, go down below, like it, dislike it, subscribe, And I will see you guys here next week. Same Buccaneer place, same Buccaneer time.